Welcome to this promotion video provided by Transfer. In this video, we provide an overview and demonstration of MailSuite, which is a total messaging solution provided by our group company DeepSoft. First, we'd like to provide DeepSoft product lineup. DeepSoft provides 3 products. DeepMail on the left. This is an all-in-one software that packages SMTP, POP IMAP, webmail, and mailing list. This software needs security gateways such as MTA with anti-spam and antivirus. Spam block on the right. This solution has high-performance MTA and security gateway function. And MailSuite on the middle is a total message solution integrated the function both of DeepMail and spam block. By using this MailSuite, the user can decrease servers, simplify the routing process, and dramatically reduce the operation load of system administrator. We can provide the customer very simple and useful messaging solution. Then we would like to talk about MailSuite architecture. MailSuite, which is one software package, includes webmail interface, mobile interface, POP IMAP for receiving mails, MTA for mail delivery, and security functions such as spam and virus scanning. Various functions are integrated to this product. Well, we'd like to compare the action-to-system travel with a typical webmail system and MailSuite. In the typical webmail system, which is assembled by each server of webmail gateway, IMAP, and MTA server, if any trouble occurs, the system administrator has to repeat to log into the webmail server, the IMAP server, and the webmail server to check the logs. Also, when any configuration change is needed, he has to repeat login to each server and manage the operations on different interfaces in each server. In addition, in many cases of using the open source software on mail servers, the admin GUI is not prepared. But MailSuite has Web GUI for system administrator, so the administrator can check the logs and change the settings of each function of SMTP, POP IMAP, and webmail by simply logging to the dedicated Web GUI. By this GUI, the operation load of system administrator is reduced dramatically. MailSuite also has a unique function for redundant configuration. In this time, we would like to compare with Zimbra, which is an integrated mail server product in common with MailSuite. MailSuite can employ the full active redundant configuration by arranging the user's pull date on the NFS file server and locating multiple MailSuite servers under control over L4 switch network. By employing the full active redundant configuration like this, even when a hardware trouble occurred on either of MailSuite servers, all users can be provided all services as long as one of them continue to work. So MailSuite realized zero downtime due to the server trouble. Well, how about Zimbra? Zimbra can employ only failover cluster system. In case of this system, a standby machine will boot as soon as an active machine downed by a hardware trouble, but it takes a few or several tens of minutes to complete booting, so the downtime surely occurs. In addition, it takes a cost to maintain the standby machine constantly. As you know well, our MailSuite is an excellent product that has both high level of redundancy and high cost performance. Next, we would like to show a demonstration of MailSuite System Administrator interface. To log into the System Administrator interface, enter the standing MailMaster ID and the password and click Login button. After logging in, you can confirm the account information including domain and license information set on the server host information, a flow rate of mails, and the status of spam and virus filtering in the list. As MailSuite has multi-domain system, the system administrator can set multiple domains in a MailSuite and assign the user per domain as domain administrator. MailSuite has an account category called Group, which is located between a domain and individual users. For example, by setting groups per division or job title, the domain administrator can set up the mail quota, web file quota, and the maximum size of mail which the user can send or receive per group. The administrator can apply optimum settings appropriate for the user's job title or job type to each user in bulk. Well, I log in the administrator interface with the domain administrator rights. You can find that the rights to set or view are restricted compared to the system administrator. Domain administrator can add a new group, and he can set not only the mail and web file quota, but also the setting of incoming and outgoing file size and function which the group member can use. To manage local users, click Active Accounts tab. A user list is shown. To add a new user, click Add Users. Set the group which the user belongs to and set the user ID, username, and the password. Click Add button to complete the registration. For example, the system administrator or the domain administrator often receives a report from users. I cannot find the mail which I can receive. If the administrator receives a report like this, he can check the user's forwarding settings from the administrator interface to investigate the cause. Whether the option to keep copy is on or not, whether the mail was sorted into an unexpected folder or not due to missetting of auto-filtering. MailSuite has some innovative unique features. Do you know the process of recently illegal access to mail system? First, phishing mails, dictionary attacks, target threat, and ID and password leakage at other websites cause the ID and password leakage. Then, the attack passes SMTP auth with using the stolen ID and password, and the server is taken over as a step of the spam mail sending. And finally, huge email is sent from your mail servers. As a result, your own mail queue overflows by the huge return mails and the return code. And the system goes down. This is the damage due to illegal access. But you no longer need to fear them. MailSuite has unique features to protect the mail system from dictionary attacks, invalid SMTP auth, and huge mail sending. Next, we'd like to provide a demonstration to show the unique features. As a measure against dictionary attacks, MailSuite has a feature to block login when the system detected repeated authentication failure per protocol. For example, by restricting the number of time of authentication failure in SMTP auth for an existing ID, when someone repeated 5 times failure of authentication, the further session to this ID is blocked for 30 minutes. Also, the similar setting can be made for IMAP. When someone repeated 5 times failures of authentication to any ID from an IP address, the further session is blocked for 30 minutes from that IP. These policy settings have a powerful effect on dictionary attacks. If the ID and password have already been logged by the leakage at other website or targeted threat, in most cases, illegal access are occurred by connecting from IP address outside of own country. So in MailSuite, the administrator can register the connection sources of own country in other country where the users may log in from as permitted country in advance. And when someone tries to log in from the other country, the authentication is not permitted even if he uses the correct ID and password. These settings are most useful on illegal access from unknown countries. By using this feature, the login from an unexpected country can be judged as illegal access, and any of these accesses can be blocked. However, what if you go on a business trip or develop your business to a new country? No problem. The end user can add the country to permit in own judgment. For example, mark the checkbox of countries where you go on a business trip by yourself. In this way, you can add the permitted countries where you can log into your own ID. Even when a malicious third person logged in by any chance, MailSuite has a feature to limit the rate of sending mails. For example, in this demonstration setting, when someone tries to send 50 or more mails within 30 seconds, the connection to send 51st mail is blocked for 10 minutes. By this feature, the damage of sending out few mails is held to a minimum just in case of illegal access. Now, we'd like to show a demonstration of mail function on MailSuite. To log into webmail in MailSuite, access to the specified URL, enter the ID and password and click Login button. On the login interface, the bookmarks and information which has been set by the system administrator in advance. After logging in, the mail home is shown on the top. You can confirm the capacity of mailbox and the past login history. Click the folder name. To browse mail which is pulled in the folder. This interface supports Ajax, so you can move mails to folders by drag and drop control. And MailSuite has star mark function. This star mark is synchronized with the flags of the flag of IMAP. In addition, click this button to show mails in thread form. By displaying the related mail altogether in thread form, users can easily manage mails. Now I create a mail. Click Compose button to open a mail creating interface in additional window. Enter the destination, subject, and mail body to send a mail. And click Advanced menu to set up the scheduled sending. By using this setting, the mail will be automatically sent out the scheduled date. In addition, user can insert the signature and fixed phrase set beforehand into the mail body by simply clicking. This function enhances convenience of users on composing mails. Also, this composing interface supports HTML5, so you can easily attach the local files to browser by drag and drop control. And MailSuite has preference menu in the webmail interface. In this menu, so if you'd like to auto-forward the mail which are delivered to your local mailbox to your private mail address, enter the forwarding address. Also, you can set the filtering rules in each forwarding address. So, for example, when you set a filter rules, subject does not contain the word spam. Only non-spam mails are forwarded to the forwarding address. MailSuite also has automatic sorting function. By using this function, you can set filter based on the header information such as from or subject to sort mail to specified folder automatically. This function brings you an excellent convenience for mail management. MailSuite has mailing list function by default. This mailing list function is a system to broadcast the same mail at the same time to multiple addresses. This function is utilized in the case of exchanging information among a group which has specific topics or tasks. To use this mailing list, prepare for a representative address to receive the post and member's address to broadcast the post. When someone in group posts a mail to the representative address, the mail is delivered to addresses registered as members on the list. On the similar function, you must have known aliases. There are various differences between MailSuite mailing list and aliases when compared with this tool. For example, mailing list has a function to insert the mailing list name and sequence number into the subject. And in mailing list, you can finally set the rights to post and how to post a representative address. Furthermore, when you change the member's address registered on the list, in case of aliases, the right to change is provided only to the system administrator. While in mailing list, an end user who is delegated the rights as the mailing list owner can edit the list. Accordingly, MailSuite is made for smoother communication. The system management interface of MailSuite has a management interface of mailing list. In this management interface, you can create a new mailing list or edit, register, and delete an existing list member. An end-user's webmail interface also has mailing list menu. The user can request to register a new mailing list, or the user himself becomes the mailing list owner and edits the member. MailSuite has anti-spam function by default as a security measure. MailSuite's anti-spam is roughly divided into 4 functions: server filter, auto-detect, and general and user filter. The server filter judges spam at a SMTP connection level. This filter judges whether a mail is spam or not based on an envelope information and header information. So the server filter contains filters such as RBL, SPF, gray listing, and sender ID. The second, auto-detect filter is a high-performance filter that is proud of high detection rate. This filter is based on an engine of CloudMap in USA. It divides the mail contents including from the header information to the mail body into multiple parts and matches the latest spam data to detect spam. To deal with spam, which flows in temporary in huge quantities, a contents filter, which can be manually set up by the administrator, has been prepared, and also, an user can set their own contents filter, which is different from the administrator settings. An end user's webmail interface has a spam filter menu, which the user can set up personally. User can set his own blacklist filter and whitelist filter. In each filter, you can specify from IP address and email address. Also, user can filter receiving mails based on the detailed conditions such as whether mail body contains a specified keyword or not. This end user's whitelist has priority over the system administrator's filter. So even if a mail which is detected as spam by system administrator's filter, as long as the mail matches the condition of user's whitelist, the mail is delivered to the user's mailbox as normal mails. Finally, MailSuite can also provide antivirus filter option. If you operate mail system in multi-domain environment, you can specify a domain to virus scan individually or set whether to scan or not based on the inbound and outbound route. You can adapt how to treat a virus mail if a virus was detected. And also MailSuite has a function to notice the virus detection and the results to the destination which you specified. Thank you for watching. We hope that you will be interested in our product. If you have any question or would like to request further information, please contact us.